Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new video of mine. I hope everything is going well at your end. First of all, I sincerely apologize for the delay in uploading this video. Today, I'll be sharing my experience of attending my very first SSB interview, which took place on 14th of July at 19 SSB Prayagraj. My reporting was scheduled for the 14th, but I reached a day before, on the evening of 13th. On the reporting day, we were given two options. One, at 515 hours at the MCO, which is Movement Control Office at Prayagraj Railway Station, and the other at 530 hours at the Karyappa Dwar. I chose the second and reached there around 500 hours in the morning. And then, after gathering, we were escorted into the cantonment area. Around 600 hours, we were taken for the initial documentation process, which included the basic verification formalities, which was done from our UPSC admit card, our matriculation certificate, our higher secondary certificate, and our Aadhaar card, just to verify our name, our father's name, our mother's name, and our date of birth. After the documentation process, we were taken to the cadets mess for the breakfast. Once we were done, we headed to the testing hall where the actual screening process was to begin. There were a total of 108 candidates reporting that day. After setting in, the first formality was filling out the TA, which is traveling allowance form, for those who wish to claim it. Then the testing began. The very first test was the OIR, Officer Intelligence Rating Test, which is basically a reasoning based objective paper. We were given two sets. The first set had 50 questions with a time limit of 30 to 35 minutes. The second set had 40 questions with a time limit of 25 minutes. These questions primarily test your basic reasoning, verbal and non-verbal abilities. The second part of the screening was PPDT, which is Picture Perception and Discussion Test. In this test, a picture was shown to us for 30 seconds. Then we were given 1 minute to write down the perceived details and the action part. Then after, we had 4 minutes to write the full story. Once the writing part was done, we were divided into group of 18 candidates each and were taken to the discussion hall. We were made seated in a semicircular arrangement. Each of us gave our individual narration of the story we had written. Once all 18 finished, we moved into a group discussion based on the stories we had perceived. Towards the end of discussion, our group had to nominate a leader who would present a common group story to the assessors. And I was fortunate to be nominated as the group leader, and I narrated the final story to the SSB panel. After this, we were sent back to the testing hall. We were then told to go for lunch. Post lunch, we all reassembled in the same hall. A lady officer walked in with the results and began announcing the chess numbers randomly. Out of 108 candidates, 50 were screened in. Unfortunately, I was not among them. Those who got screened in were taken inside the SSB center from a different gate, while the rest of us, the screened out candidates, exited from the original entry. And this was the end of my first SSB. Although I could not make it past the screening stage this time, the experience was incredibly valuable. It gave me a real sense of the SSB process, the environment, and what I need to work on. I have taken my learnings to the heart, and I am more determined than ever to come back stronger next time. To anyone watching this video and preparing for their own SSB, keep working hard, stay confident, and most importantly, learn from every single experience. If you are left with any queries, you are free to drop your responses in the comment section or can directly DM me on my Instagram. I'll drop my Instagram handle in the description box. Surely let me know on what topic you want the next video. Till then, if you found this video helpful or relatable, do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Until then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.